here. I like this. I'm so happy that I'm doing lives from here. My lighting's so good. Okay, time to eat. Okay. Oh my god. Now I can finally talk to somebody about it. I still actually have a whole bunch of videos to upload, but I need a break. I need to eat, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So, you know her. Okay. My throat hurts so much from screaming out fan chants. And okay, so you guys know yesterday, Big Hit just released. Yeah, they played a ton of old songs, older songs. No, I'll answer your question later. Let me start with like from the beginning first, okay? And I uploaded like a whole bunch of videos. Go see. I mean, we'll see later. Listen to me first. Okay. So I'm not eating for a second. So Big Hit released a whole bunch of new fan chants to learn yesterday, like 5. And then I saw the notification when I was out. Do you understand Korean? I'm a translator. Of course I do. Like, never mind. I'm in Korea so often. So I do understand Korean. I'm just gonna ignore comments until I'm done with my story, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Okay. So Big Hit released fan chants yesterday, and there were 5, and I got them when I was out, and then when I got home, I prioritized other things instead of learning fan chants, because I was like, oh my god, why do I have homework to do before the concert? And then I got like kind of sick when I woke up, so I was just like, oh, why does concert day have to be today? And then I spent as much time resting as I could. Listen to my voice right now. I spent as much time resting as I could so that I wouldn't feel sick at the concert. And again, did not prioritize fan chants, was just busy doing other things. I am such a procrastinator. But I learned some, okay? Out of 5, I think I learned 3. And then when I got to the venue, I have a video on what happened then. But then when I got to my seat for the concert, then the girl next to me, right? This Korean Army. So the culture for attending concerts in Seoul is that you bring snacks for the people that sit around you. So like north, south, east, west. So you bring a snack for each of them. And also the culture is you give them something sweet. And I was prepared this time. Usually I'm the recipient and I forget. I'm selfish, International Army. So always receiving, never giving. But this time I came prepared. I actually did like record little segments of a whole video, which I'm gonna compile and post on this channel. Stuff you should prepare for BTS concerts. And I'm sorry you don't understand English. It's the language that I'm gonna do this live in. So you guys can start doing this culture for your concerts too. Let's pick it up and make it an international culture as well. It doesn't have to be, just a Korean concert. So once I post that video, go have a look, because I explain like what you need to bring and what you should, what you shouldn't. Not what you shouldn't, what's optional and what's like compulsory. So anyway, so the girl next to me, this Korean girl, she's like this teenager looking person, right? And then she was like, so did you manage to learn all the fan chants? And I'm like, oh my god, no. And then she was like, oh my god, I'm so worried about that. And I'm like, yes, me too. And then so before the concert started, we spent the time looking at our phones, like desperately trying to memorize the fan chants for the other songs. In that time, I learned, okay, when I said I learned 3 out of 5 of the fan chants, 2 of them were done at the concert venue like 10 minutes before the concert, and then 1 of them was done like today, earlier, before I went. So, so like you can see us like holding our phones and like learning fan chants on the spot like desperately. And then it didn't help that music videos started playing and then people started doing fan chants to the old videos and then we didn't want to be left out, right? So we stopped studying, learning, and we just did fan chants with other people and they were like, alright, YOLO. And then the girl is better than me because during one of the songs, for one of the songs that she didn't learn the fan chant for me, I was just like winging it, right? Because the fan chant format is pretty similar for a lot of songs anyway. But she actually had her phone out to look at where she was supposed to like say the fan chants while the BTS was singing. So she like read quickly in advance so she could get it right. And I'm like, wow, the dedication, girl. She deserves like some kind of recognition for that. So I'm talking about her. I have a picture of her. I'll post it on my Instagram if you're on Instagram. So, Hipson, no. Cyphers, no. Cyphers were done in all the previous like concerts already, so I think they're not gonna do Cypher. Like the latest sort of rap line collaboration is the Love Yourself the Tear. Fly. Love Yourself Tear, which I just posted. But it should be new. I'm so hungry. So okay. I'm just gonna give up on the chopsticks. Okay. So it's so amazing, right? All these like fan chanting stuff, and I think there were certain songs where like you barely heard any fan chants, and I think those are the ones that people ignored. But Magic Shop was done beautifully for everyone because Magic Shop had the easiest fan chants. All you had to do was sing the chorus along with BTS, and that's it. All the choruses. So Magic Shop had the easiest fan chants. Let me tell you about the funny moments. The funny moments during the concert. So the fans that wait before the concert are waiting for merch. Please watch my videos. I explain all of this stuff if you watch my videos. So please, all the information is there. I'm a walking human information machine for everything related to BTS concerts. So please, all my videos are there and it's all like, it answers all your questions so you never have to ask any. Okay. Now what was I talking about? See, comments distract me. What was I saying? I have that video. Fuck. Namjoon solo. I forgot to post it. Oh, I'm gonna post it right after this. I have the entire video. It's so beautiful. And the whole stadium lit up in this like aquamarine color. Oh, funny moments. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about Namjoon's color. Namjoon's color matched my hair. And I was fucking like... because like a week before the concert, I was like, what color should I dye my hair? And then I dyed it this. And then it was like the same sort of like teal green, greenish blue color. And I'm like, honey, we are meant to be. When are you gonna realize that? So okay, I'll post it right after this, I promise. Okay, funny moments. So I this is not in order. This is just in the order that I remember them. I have this on video, so I have all the ending comments that Bangtan made on video, but that's gonna take a while to be posted since like, I mean, you guys are not gonna understand it, so I'll sub it and but I'm on vacation, so, and tomorrow I still have to go back to the concert venue, so maybe by Tuesday. It takes subbers like half an hour to probably sub like 30 seconds. So this is like a 20-minute-ish video, and there's a lot. I'll do them each like separately like whose ever comments are not linked to one another. But during one of these like comments, it was Jimin's turn to talk, and he was talking about like during his solo or something like that, and so he always asks like armies like, so guys, is it okay? And he was asking like a lot of is this okay, is that okay questions, and all the time he was doing it, he was just like pushing his hair back like constantly, and then everybody started laughing, and like because we were like, wow, can you please stop, it's so distracting. He was like, I don't know if he's doing it consciously or subconsciously, but yeah, he looked really good while he was doing it. But when he was talking, he was just like going all the time. And so everybody was like, please stop. I thought that was funny. I don't know if you think it's funny or not. So, and then when it was Jin's turn to talk, he was saying something about armies were saying please don't cry, but he wasn't on the verge of crying at all. This is just a running joke that armies have every concert. Whenever Jimin talks, we all just say like please don't cry anyway. It's like something that started like a long time ago, like a couple of years ago, and so now every concert like we just say like don't cry, even when he's not about to cry. So there was nothing. He wasn't talking about anything emotional, I swear. Well, not really. I don't know, maybe I'm like a cold person. I'll go back and look at the video and just translate it, and then you'll see what I mean. I have it all. It will be like you were there, because I have posted so many videos from the concert. I have like almost the entire concert. The only time I didn't film was just for like 3 or 4 songs, but that's because the guards were Stop coming at me, fly! During Jimin's solo, this fucking dragonfly kept coming to our section. We're on the 3rd floor. How the hell does it fly up there? Stop it! And, what was I saying? Oh my god, let me finish my... Oh! The only time I didn't film was when the guards were nearby, or I had to put my phone down. Or, I think there were a couple of times where I didn't want to film because I was like... I just want to put my binoculars up with both hands and just like stare at them for like an entire song. So a couple of times I told myself it's alright to be a little bit selfish for the concert and not have to film for my YouTube. Just look and drool, you know. So that's what I did for a few of the songs, the ones that I love anyway. Or when they come really close, like close enough for me to like be all like binoculars and pretend they're right in front of me, that's what I did. I can't remember which songs, dude. Like, I was there for 3 hours, and then all I did on the way home and when I got home was just post video after video after video. I'm sick and I'm tired, and I don't have like an amazing memory. Like, when you're in a concert and you're just so fucking excited, there's no way you can remember every tiny detail. And that's why taking videos helps, because you watch it and you're like, yes, this is what happened. I remember now. I also have audio of the whole concert. I haven't tested it yet. I don't know. Okay. Let me try to remember funny moments. Jin was talking, and then he was like, Armies, it's been a long time. We've really wanted to do a concert so that we could see you guys again. Blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, saying about how Yoongi was whining about how he wanted to do a concert really bad. And then the camera panned to Yoongi, and he looked really like, he was like, what the fuck? Why did you throw me under the bus like that? And how can you let people know that I have emotions? You know, that kind of face. And it was really, really funny. I think I have that. I should. I can't wait to show you guys. I really can't wait. I'm gonna stop it, but please be patient. It's gonna take a while. Like, I have so many things to do, and so many videos to put out. Like this week, there's like deadlines, and then I'm going to the exhibition, and I'm gonna try to get a video of that too. So, okay. Another, I think, funny moment. It's not really funny, but it's also kind of touching. Was when. No, this one is really funny. Let me tell you. All the like super funny moments are Jin. So Jin was like saying, "Oh, look at all the army bombs. The army bombs are so pretty." You guys know what? Like, I'm the creator of the army bomb. And then everybody was like impressed for like 2 seconds until he said, "Nah, that's a lie." And then, oh my god, everybody actually believed him. So he does this a lot. Every concert he just lies and then he'll say it was a lie. The last concert he said a lie to, I can't remember, during Wings. I probably have the audio. But the thing is, you know, I have a ton of audio. Like, when you can't film, the best is to record audio, right? But if I have a ton of audio, and I've tried, I have audio and I translate it with the subs there, right? But nobody wants to watch that. And it had like barely any views, so I had to delete it. Because I was like, alright, you guys just want to look at moving pictures, so okay, fine. Let me like take this funny moment away from you because you don't know how to appreciate it. Have I ever thought about doing a chicken commercial? No. I want to do a commercial for like fly killing. They would see the satisfaction on my face as I kill these flies. Fuck! Why? How did it even get in here? Okay. Let me think of other moments to tell you. Let's see some of his questions. Some of your questions. BTS wrote... Oh! That's a good comment, that last one, about how they wrote this purple looking thing. There was a funny moment at the end. 3 of the members went on one, and then other 4 members went on one, so that it went in separate directions, right? Like one round, and then it would like gather back at the stage. So V's, Namjoon's, Jimin's, Hope's. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Okay, other 3 members reached really early. The other 4 members, which was close to me, was like Jin, Jungkook, Suga, Jimin. I'm only sure of 3. Sorry, I was like, I can't remember right now. It's all a blur. I just remember Jungkook because he was like the closest to the front, and then and he was right there. So anyway, their thing got like stuck like a little bit away from the edge of the stage, and since the other 3 had arrived, right, and they had already gotten back onto the stage, and so the other 4 were just like stuck in there for the longest time, and then so the other 3 were making unnecessary commentary like, I think you should just jump, just be brave and jump, and then other 4 were completely ignoring them. And when finally they managed to get onto the stage, Hobie was shouting out like orders like, you guys should run, I don't see you running. That kind of thing. It was really funny. I thought it was really cute. I don't know how to make the comments come back on. Do I tap? I don't know. Okay. What was my favorite song? It's Magic Shop. I know it's not from like the new album or anything. The new album is like too new, so nothing has sunk in and become a favorite with me. So I'm just gonna stick to my favorite, which is Magic Shop. Cause it was beautiful. The first ever live performance of Magic Shop, and we got to sing it with them. It's like we were one. BTS and ARMYs were one during the chorus, and we all sang it so beautifully. And there was this time where BTS just like disappeared to go change clothes, and so all the armies just started singing different songs, and it was beautiful. I don't know how we kept jumping to songs, or how like there was sections that started songs, but it was beautiful. Armies, like an entire stadium, like tens of thousands of us singing together without BTS, without music, nothing. But we sang so beautifully, and we sang Spring Day, and we sang Magic Shop. Did we do Serendipity? I don't remember. I'll check the audio. Like, you guys are just gonna be like, how can she not remember if she was there? But honestly, it was such a blur. Like, it just went by, and you're too excited and too in the moment to remember anything. And yeah, it's 3 whole hours, just 3 hours of amazingness with BTS. The people who were sitting on the ground floor got sprayed with water a whole bunch of times. Nah, it was just 2 times. So yeah, I didn't want to be there, like, thank goodness. Okay, like, ask some questions. That would be great, like, in helping to jog my memory and bringing up some other things that I can share. Thank you. I have a raging headache because I'm not a shouty person. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a point in time where people just like chanting, like, and it got faster and faster, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why? It doesn't make them come out faster. It was funny. Sweetest moment, let me think. There were quite a few. Let me try to remember. Like, Namjoon always has the best comments. He's a born speaker. He's a born, just amazing leader. So he had definitely some sweet things that he said, but I think one of the sweetest from today in particular. And the Jungkook was saying, like, he's realized the reason he became a singer, and we are like, he knew he liked music and blah 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 and stuff like that, but then when he thinks about us and how we are the ones that make everything happen. And it was more like, I don't remember exactly, but I think the summary of it was like, there can't be a singer without like the people who receive the songs and like who react to the songs. So I think that was a very, very sweet moment, the things he said. I think I have it. I recorded almost everything, and now I'm so excited to actually like listen properly to those comments and translate them for you properly. I will, I promise. So just have patience. I'm gonna translate it all. So what do you want to talk about for the I'm Fine performance? Because if it's about Seokjin's buttons coming loose, then no, I'm not going to talk about that. Like, sorry, but as much as I love Seokjin, but I don't want to be like a thirsty hoe on the internet and be like, Seokjin's buttons came loose. I don't know. I'm just not that type of person. Yes. If I remember. Okay. Let me be very honest. Sometimes during the performances, I have my binoculars on and I'm focusing on a person that the screen is not focused on, so I may have missed certain moments. Dude, I don't remember everything. It's there in my videos. I have to go look, okay? And then I'll like translate it for you. I would look right now, but it's on this phone that I'm using. Jimin actually during the Truth Untold, Jimin was quite pitchy, and I was a little bit like worried about that because he went off key quite a number of times, like quite a bit. And I was so worried about that because you know how they monitor their performances like when they're done, and like he's just and it's their first ever like live performance of this song, so I'm actually really worried that he's just gonna like be mad at himself or beat himself up over it, especially after how like he already said today that he's just been so worried about being able to do well. You know, the sort of what was implied was that it was a little bit rushed, and I don't know if it was rushed because of their schedule or it was rushed because of a lot of last minute things or whatever, but he did sort of like imply that it was a little bit rushed, and then he was worried about doing well or not. Was there foreign fans? Yes, there was this one incredibly embarrassing foreign fan who was like yelling for Jimin to stop doing that really loud when he was doing the hair thing. It was very loud, and it was not in a, I don't know, in a nice way. There were a lot. I noticed a lot of foreign fans today. A lot of Chinese speaking, so I'm assuming they're probably from China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and a lot of Malaysians. I heard an Indonesian girl as well. I saw some white girls. They're white. I don't know where they're from. So yeah, a lot of foreign fans here today. More questions will be good. Like, Taeyong's speech. Oh my god, he was like Taggy there, and oh my god, because Taggy is like honey or darling. So there is when you add like plural, right? So but whatever, I don't mind being a plural. We're all like army wives here. I can't remember exactly what he said after Takida, because after he said that I was like screaming internally over how I was just called honey by a BTS member, and then I didn't really register what he said after that. Sorry. usually at previous concerts, right? Usually Tae's speech is one of the most affectionate. The last few that I've been to, Taehyung just like says things like very personal, really personal things to armies, and then he says everything in this like amazingly soft, gentle voice. Like how a man so in love would talk to his girlfriend, and it feels just like that. And on this time, he didn't say like the best things or the most touching things, but the tone was the same, and it still made us feel like loved. But this time his speech was really short, unfortunately. I was sad because I was kind of like expecting to be showered with the Tae love, but I didn't. So I was very sad about that. You're used to it, right? Like you get certain treatment for a while, and then suddenly your boyfriend stops doing that, and then you're like, why? But it's okay because Yoongi spoke a lot longer this time around. And he said very emotional things. And they were very emotional indeed. I'll translate them for you. Why did I start talking about? Okay, I think somebody was asking for the army bomb. Where is it? Okay. Let's talk about the army bomb first because they somebody like a couple of you already asked about it. Number one, was the army bomb 3 version 3 worth it? Whether something is worth it or not is like, it's so subjective, right? For me, I was you guys know, like you guys have probably seen my video where I was like pretty angry about the fact that they brought out like a new army bomb when the other army bomb was like barely a year old. And so army bomb version 2 had Bluetooth capabilities, but you were not able to switch colors on your own, and that was something like people asked very often about how if you can switch colors by yourself or not. This one you can, apparently. But again, was it worth it? To make the Happy Jungkook Day happen and to see how happy Jin was when he pretended to control all the army bombs? Yeah, it was worth it. The thing is, whether it's worth it or not, I feel like everybody should still buy it because they have to be a part of things. If you're attending a concert, you should go all out. And whether a company takes advantage of us for that mentality or not is a completely different issue. When we're attending a concert, everybody wants a full experience, right? Like, why half-ass it? Like, BTS concerts are so fucking hard to get to. Why would you just, like, not be all in? Like, why would you not go 100% in? Why would you take an army bomb that doesn't work anymore? Which is version 2, by the way. Version 2 cannot be connected with the Bluetooth signal that they have. They specifically said they discontinued it. You have to, I have a video on that. Watch my videos. I tell you everything you need to know. Oh my god. Why do I put in the effort to make all this like information stuff? Anyway. God, be careful with the army bomb. What was I gonna say? The reason why it was very important today to have the app and to be connected to your Bluetooth, your Army Bomb, is because they have to know the exact place that you're sitting so that they can like assign that seat number, that particular color to the seat number to form exactly the like the patterns that they want, the letters that they want. At some point there was like the words BTS formed also. I have a picture of that but not a video. So the thing is, I am not sure if this is going to be happening in other countries, but I actually believe it will be, because now it's going to be done via app, to link your Bluetooth, your Army Bomb to the app for the signal. But I guess you have to wait for when your concert starts to see. Don't download the app first. It's useless. At the venue, when you enter the venue, oh, I have a video on that. Yeah, I already posted it. When you enter the venue, there's like this sort of help desk, because the app is not available for iPhone users yet. So there's this, once you enter the venue, there's this little help desk place where they help you to connect your Army Bomb to your seat number, and you get assigned, like, you know, during certain moments, then you get assigned like your color or whatever. But you don't have to worry about a thing. Like once you sync that, or they do it for you. Like I didn't even have to like look at my app even once. I downloaded the app, but I never opened it because the people at the help desk connected my Army Bomb. And I didn't even know that there was going to be a desk like that. So I went over. I was like, huh, so what is this for? And they were like, have you connected your Army Bomb? And I'm like, no. So they're like, yeah, we can do that for you. I'm like, all right, you do it then. Thanks. Here, put in the batteries too. I was going to do that when I got to my seat, but like, all right, let's have these guys do it for me. So, any other questions that you have about Army Bombs? I'd be happy to answer that. I am going to do a video tomorrow about the differences between Army Bombs version 1, 2, and 3. I have them all with me. Like I brought them to Korea so I could do this video for you guys tomorrow and satisfy all your curiosity. And have pretty pictures to support what happens with version 3. The rainbow like effects were like so nice and funny. Taegup moments? No. Yunmin moments? No. All new ships today. For the VCRs was Namjoon and Jimin, Yoongi and Jin. Huh. That's like, if you guys are on my fanfic account, I have like a series where it's all these exact pairs, which I think is, it's really kind of cool. So yeah, the little VCRs paired different people together. I think the cutest one today, the cutest VCR today is the Namjoon and Jimin one, because so Namjoon's like lazing around on a couch in this VCR, right? And then like it cuts to Jimin, and Jimin's doing his cute like sitting on this little bed and playing with the yellow ball like in Serendipity. And then so he throws this ball or rolls it, I don't know. And Namjoon catches it. Like it's different. It's completely different settings, like different scenes. And with having two screens like on different ends, and if you can see both screens, sometimes like what happens in one screen like connects to the next screen, you know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. Did somebody say something? I'm sorry, I didn't read your comment. But yeah, and then So it was just like, it was just so cute. And we know that when Jimin's doing this thing and he got under his blanket and there was a yellow ball, so the next song was going to be Serendipity. But I love how they just like they made Namjoon do something with it, which I found to be super cute. And but the sexiest VCR was actually Yoongi and Jin. They were giving these serious sexy looks, and then there was some moment where Yoongi did this like smirk thing and everybody went crazy. It was really, really amazing. And for Yoongi's solo also, oh my god, the dancing. Okay, and then I was sitting there a little bit cynically thinking, I'm like, wow, ARMY's just scream for everything. Yoongi gets on a bench, screams. Yoongi gets off the bench, everybody screams. And like, I'm like, all right, like, you know, it's just, it's a little bit like over the top. I don't know, but if I screamed as much as everybody else did, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys right now, honestly. I kept the screaming only to the important parts. Like, whenever Namjoon was on the screen, okay, screaming. Namjoon solo screaming. Jimin doing the hair thing, screaming. Jungkook getting on the floor and bowing to all ARMYs, also some screaming. These are the kinds of things you scream for. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit judgy at what people would scream at, but I don't know. What camera I used to record? I just use my phone. I don't have money to invest in a freaking camera. I spent all my money coming over here. No money left. Which solo performance made you shook? Yoongi's. Definitely. It was like he was a whole other person and it was just amazing. He made the effort to be sexy, like in a very non-Yoongi way, which I thought was really cool. It's like a brand new Yoongi. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if I have a video of that or not. Maybe. I'll check. I think the only person who didn't do any dancing. No, wait, Namjoon didn't dance either. Namjoon and Jin didn't dance. Everybody else did. Even Yoongi did a little bit of dancing. I was so surprised by that. Just a little bit, though. Did I imagine it? I don't know. I can't tell what's real anymore. Honestly. Okay. Come on, more questions. Some of those are really good questions. Tear was so good. So much screaming. I did so much screaming during Tear. I posted that already. Go look at it. Oh, anytime the rat line does something together, it's so powerful. They were wearing all white. And the lights were all like black and green and dark. And so they stood out like, you know, angels in the background. It was amazing. The green was like this neon green. Like a, not really neon, but it was more like a strong green. You know, it really fit the song. And I feel like, wow, the colors chosen, like, the colors for, you know, now that I think about it, this entire concert, all the colors were just so fitting. And they didn't use like, you know, just colors. It was like different tones and shades and a combination of things to make your experience just like, wow, the visual. And when I got the ticket, I might have complained a little bit at being up in the nosebleed section. But today when I got to my seat, I was so fucking thankful that I was where I was. Because if you were sitting on the ground, it would have been pretty hard for you to look, especially people who were sitting not ground but floor. which is like level 1. They're sitting directly underneath the people who, underneath that third floor curve that made the Happy Jungkook Day or the BTS sign. And so they never got to see any of these. So if you have a really good ticket, it's not necessarily good in terms of having the whole concert experience. It's like, it's okay to be a little far away, but the beauty was just like breathtaking. I'm gonna cry just talking about this, but like I really was thankful to be sitting where I was, because like it's amazing to see all the colors. And today's like the first day that we have version 3. It's just like that time when we had the first day for version 2. Like that made me cry also. Like it was just so amazing. I cry at every BTS concert. Like when Namjoon talks, I cry. And just at the end when they play like the ending songs, like when they're saying goodbye to armies, I cry also. So this is too far away. Like I'm too lazy. I'm gonna use my sleeve. How was Namjoon when he performed? Amazing as usual, as always. But like, let me just emphasize to you guys the beauty of this concert. Like a lot of the times when I was filming the videos, I was like torn. Do I want to show armies just this beautiful sea of colors that like the BTS show directors have planned for us? Or should I just be focused on the big screen so they can see BTS? And the disappointing thing is that people usually tend to overlook all the little details that are put out there for our enjoyment. They just want to hungrily like take in as much of the boys as they can. So I feel that's such a pity, because there's so many details that go into a concert that are overlooked, but are just so important in making your concert experience just so beautiful. So it was just amazing. Oh my god, this person. I think armies cried all the time at various performances. Because I mean, you have, it's all different, like whatever you want. Like I cried at Namjoon's solo performance too, just because it's Namjoon. So I'm really sorry, but I don't understand these questions like, how was someone when he was performing? He was fine, awesome as usual. Like, what do you want me to say? He was shit? There's no way. There's nothing. So it's like, you know, girl, you are so late. I have been talking about this for almost an hour already. So maybe you can watch the replay. I know I asked for questions, but these are questions I already answered. Sorry. Do you think I should bring my army bomb? The thing is, I don't know. Okay, if you want. You would be braver than me. I don't have the guts, sorry, to do it. Think about, I've said this in like various other videos. Think about if you were in a section that's supposed to be forming one of those words, and that section has like an intense color and you're the only white army bomb that doesn't change color. I'd rather you not have an army bomb that ruins that at all. That's my personal opinion. If you want to do it, if you really want to do it, go ahead. But my advice is, if you can't buy the Army Bomb for whatever reason, it's a valid reason, it's fine. If you don't want to buy it, it's okay. But like, don't have a bomb that could possibly ruin something that they planned. You know what I mean? So don't force it, you know? Like, or just bring it, and then when they're fan chanting or something, you can wave it. And then when they're doing something important, turn it off. I don't know. I was literally just talking about how the colors are so important. Because if you watch my videos, for example, the Euphoria video has this very calm, sort of like sunset-y color. It was like a huge range of like oranges and reds, like sunset colors. And it gave you this like sense of peace. And I love that. And that was what I think is like so important, you know, that helps to make the concert what it is the Army Bomb and the light show experience. So it's a question I keep getting asked, so here is my personal opinion on it. Is if you can't have Army Bomb version 3, but when Bangtan's singing, most of the time you're doing this, right? With your Army Bomb, you're waving it, and then when Jungkook or whoever says to go this way, and then you go this way. It's like everybody's waving something, and for me, I can't. I hate it when my hand has nothing to do, which is great. So when I have the Army Bomb, so you can bring your Army Bomb, but just don't light it up, I would say, if it's not the version 3. Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna get to it in just a bit. The Rude Korean Army Bomb. How much are your tickets? 99,000 won plus $3 tax or ticket charge. 102,000 won, which is like $100 ish. All K-pop concerts are around this price. It's like $100, $120 maximum. And the good tickets were just like $10 more. Like all the ground seats, the close to the stage seats, is only $10 more. So, you know, they're still not expensive at all. Which is why I always come here for concerts. I love going to Korea for concerts because the concerts are longer, and they joke with you and they talk with you, and because I've been to other concerts too, right? Like not just BTS. And the concerts here are always 3 hours. Like today's concert was 3 hours. When I got out of the venue and I looked at my watch, it was like 9:20 and we started at 6:30. 3 hours. Every time I go to a BTS concert, it's 3 hours. And then like when they do it overseas, it's like 2 hours. Maximum 2 hours, 20 minutes. I'm like, wow, I got cheated out of a whole 40 minutes. And that 40 minutes is like the time that they used to talk with us, because there were 3 separate like times where they talked to us. One was very short, but 2 were very long. The 2 very long ones were at the beginning. One of the long ones at the beginning and the other long ones at the end. And then there was a short time, like somewhere in the middle, where they talked to us also. Excuse me. I don't know how to make the comments come back on. Like, I don't know. Okay. The comments keep disappearing from the screen, and I don't know how to bring them back on. What was I talking about? I'm so forgetful. What was I saying? Oh, comments. Okay. So comments, right? I don't know why I started talking about that. Oh, because of the time that is longer. Yeah. Because when they're overseas, they don't talk as much because it's not in their native language. So it's understandable why the Seoul concerts are a lot longer, because they're able to talk to you Am I going to the concert tomorrow as well? Maybe? I don't know. I don't have a ticket, but I'm waiting on a friend. There's this girl who lives on Jeju, and like all flights out of Jeju are like, I think delayed or canceled or something because of the typhoon. So she can't go. I think she's selling her ticket. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to the concert venue anyway tomorrow because I still need to film stuff for you guys and see what's going on over there. I might do a live from there. I don't know. We'll see. Since they like to speak to ARMY, the language barrier is a problem. Yeah, like I said, in other countries it's a problem. So when BTS does concerts in other countries, what they do beforehand is they memorize a script. They have a script for all other countries except Korea. For Korea, they have a guide, like what you should say, and then it's like a reminder. They can deviate from the script, but they can't deviate that much from the script for other countries. And so that's why they don't say very much. And for other countries, they memorize a little bit of that country's language. Like they always learn the I love you for that country, or hello for that country. And I think for Singapore, Taeyong said something about being in the Philippines. I think a lot of people are offended by that because it's like, hello, get your country straight. Like, I don't know, offensive. Anyway, that was a long time ago. What was I gonna say? Language barrier? Yeah, that's it. So that's why in Korea itself, they talk a lot. They talk a lot and they say the best things. And I'm just there and I'm crying every time Namjoon speaks. I'm crying. And he said something today like so profound. He was like, before he left the stage, he left the stage, and then he was like, everybody, please remember, you are the owner of today. The owner is Jun. So you own today. Yeah. I guess that's a better way to express it. You own today. So I'm like, yes. Thank you. And who was making this speech about I have an entire video on how to learn Korean. All of you guys are constantly asking me things that I already made videos for. Maybe you didn't know. I have a video for how to learn Korean or what resources that you can use. And yeah. What was I saying? I say this a lot, huh? It's like when I'm talking and then I get distracted by the comments. Namjoon did this little giggle today. It's the fucking cutest thing. It's what happened was everybody did their ending comments and Namjoon was last. And then the whole stadium was just like screaming for him. It was long and it was loud and we were screaming hard. And then he looked at the camera, so the screen was really like zooming in on his face, and he had on this expression that was like, what is going on? Is this really happening? Is this for me? And I'm like, oh honey, we love you. Are you crazy? Fucking love yourself. Like, you should have been like all smug and be like, yeah, bitches, I expect this sort of treatment. But he was like, and then he did this little giggle and it was the fucking cutest thing. Oh my god, I wanted to just like throw myself off the 3rd floor so that he could notice me, and then so I can like with my dying breath be like, Namjoon, I love you. That would have been worth it, I think. I get so happy thinking about it. I have that giggle on video, and I'm gonna post like a 10-minute loop of that giggle, and you guys are gonna love it. Tell me you're gonna watch that, please. We should make it like go viral so that he can see his own little giggle. Well, that's great. You've got to keep your promises. It was such a happy giggle. He was so happy that everyone screamed for him. Because I think he got the most screaming and the loudest screaming. And it's time that he fucking deserves that. He deserves it. He worked so hard for this album. I was like, oh, honey, there's so much love for you. I hope you realize that. I need more Coke. Can you like stop asking me things in caps? It sounds very aggressive. The tickets only cost like $100. It's not that much. You don't even need to have like a spectacularly good job to afford things that were $100. Like, you could work at McDonald's for a week and afford it. How can the chicken be so crispy still after so many hours? Oh! Thank you! Showcase Jimin's eyes in a gallery. That is great. Thank you so much for reminding me. Okay. Let's talk about that. Experiences with K-ARMYs. So far, amazing. Every single concert, amazing. So, I was talking about... Fuck, I'm running out of ice. Sorry. Shall I not swear? Okay. Anyway. So I was talking about this like culture, right? Where if you go to a concert in Seoul, which you guys just started in another country, you give little like treats to your neighbors. Like it can be sweets, like a little bit of candy, a little bit of chocolate. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you asked this question. And they're very kind. Besides giving that kind of stuff, so the last concert for the Wings concert, I'm sorry, I just drank some Coke. Okay. For the Wings concert, I had a very good experience with the army next to me. I think it's either I get really lucky where I always get to sit next to really kind armies, or it could just be that they're all really like quite nice and really welcoming to foreigner armies. So this girl who sat next to me, before the concert started, she gave me this like little packet of a bunch of different candies that they bought, and then they put in a separate little pack, which means they packed it themselves to give out to armies. So that is, not only is that's just the cutest thing. But yeah, okay, so she approached me, like she's sitting next to me, and then she'll just like hand you the packet and say like, would you like this? So that's technically, it is a It's not a question you can say no to. Just accept it. Just say thank you. And then so during Namjoon's solo for the Wings final, this girl, right? I was trying to take a video of him because Namjoon, right? So I was trying to take a video of him, and she saw the guard coming. So what she did was she adjusted like her scarf in a way that would like from the guard's angle, so that the guard would not be able to see that my phone was up and filming Namjoon. So she helped me get away with it, and I thought that was incredibly kind because she was, you know, aiding and abetting something that was bad. And yeah, and like after a whole bunch of screaming, if she drinks water, she'll offer me her water, and it's like, yeah, no thanks, I don't like to share water. But it was still really sweet of her to offer. And also she didn't know that I could speak Korean, so one of the like during some of the earlier parts of the show, of the concert, there was this point where Yoongi was saying like, we're gonna make a wave with everybody's army bombs and they're all just gonna light up in a row, and we're just gonna like lift them up and do this, I don't know what's that called or whatever. And then after Yoongi said that, she turned and then she pointed to me, to my army bomb, and then she said in English, we going to do wave. So I was like, I thought that was incredibly sweet that she was aware I was a foreigner. She didn't know I could speak Korean, but she translated for me so that I could participate in what was going on. And I love her so much. She's just absolutely the sweetest. So yeah, but so after she realized I could speak Korean, and then it got more fun because during the break times, like when like nothing's going on in the stadium where BTS are like changing or something, and then so I would like, we would just like talk to each other, like little conversations about things. And I asked her, I was like, you like V, don't you? And she was like, yes. And she's like, you like Namjoon, huh? And I'm like, yes. Because whenever like our biases come out, like we scream more, or we scream extra loud, or like when nobody else like around us is screaming, then we scream because our bias is there. So it's really obvious that you can tell like who our biases are. So it was really funny. And I think Tay was whining about something. He was complaining about some joke, and I was nudging her. I was like saying some comment. I can't remember what it is right now, but it was a moment that we shared, and I loved it so much. So that was my K-Army experience. And even today the armies around me were like really nice. Everybody around me gave each other something. So like I said, see, it's a culture. And I think when you guys go to your own concerts in your countries, you should start it. Bring like just a little bit of candy, you know, put it in a little baggie, make the effort to make it look nice, or just make the effort. And start the culture. Spread the love, do a little bit of sharing. It just bonds you straight away. Do most of their concerts end around 7 and 8? No, we started at 6:30 and we ended at 9:30. And that's the way it usually is. I can't wait. So you guys, when you guys try it, please leave a comment for me anywhere on any of my videos, or whatever is my latest video, and I'll be sure to check it and see it. And it's just gonna make me so happy that you spread this, and like, well, not only because you spread it because of me, but it's just nice. We're gonna start this revolution. Or if you're on my Instagram, leave a comment on whatever latest picture that you see. Or if you're on my Twitter, listen, I'm Jaeheemangi everywhere. JheeMangi. On YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram. That's me everywhere. a little bit salty, but it's okay. That's why I have wedges. Did I cover everything that I was supposed to talk about? Is there more? Did I leave anything out? Because I have an entire box. So in Korea, you can only buy chicken by like entire boxes. So, did you guys see my video where I opened like, was it 13 or was it like 18 BTS photo cards? They were in this little packet. So you know, last year BTS and BBQ Chicken did a collaboration for the I think it ended last year, but so the year before that, they did a collaboration for several years. And so like every time they had a new kind of chicken, then there would be BTS posters, calendars, photo cards. Like I have them all, right? I have them all because I ordered the chicken so often to the point where the chicken delivery ajusi knows me. He knows my face by now. And so after the whole like BTS thing ended, so a couple of months ago, I ordered the BBQ chicken again. And because I just wanted to eat chicken, even though they have really good chicken. So even though BTS is no longer associated with it, I still want to eat it. So, he remembered me, and then so I was like, so there's no more like BTS stuff. And he was like, yeah, like the contract has ended, so we don't do anything with BTS anymore. But he said, he looked around in his pouch, and he was like, well, I have these 2 cards left. They're like the only ones that I have. But when I get back to the restaurant, I'll try and look for some more for you. And I'm like, yes, thank you. You're so kind. And so he gave me 2 photo cards, right? One of them's Yoongi, and one of them's like a group photo, I think. And then a couple days later, I run into him downstairs. Like, I think I don't know if I posted this video or not. I run into him downstairs, like next to the building. And he was like, oh my god, it's you. And I'm like, hi. And then he said, I was delivering chicken nearby, and I was actually gonna go up to your room. And I'm like, really? Why? And then, so the fact that he was delivering chicken nearby and he was gonna come and stop and see me is freaking amazing. And then he gives me like this stack of BTS cards, and he was like, here, I found these for you. There's like 13, and there's only like, these are all I could find, there are no more. And I'm like, he said he felt bad, like that he couldn't find more than that for me. And I'm like, are you kidding? 13 cards, and you, like, for free, that you're just handing over to me, and you feel bad? You're the best chicken delivery agency ever. What the hell? Like, thanks. I'm your customer for life. Although I am sort of betraying him a little bit. This is a different chicken brand. But whatever. Next week I can eat chicken from. So. Oh, you're a vegetarian? Oh my god, I'm so sorry that I'm eating chicken in front of you. Okay. Are the concerts safe? I guess it depends on your country. I can't guarantee that they're always safe. I don't know. So did I cover everything that everybody wanted to talk about? Thank you for answering me, Dimples. I like you. Dimples reminds me of Namjoon. I think that's it. Oh no, wait, I have 3 more. The live will end when I finish my chicken and wedges. There's, plus this is 4 left, 4 wings left. Although it is so late right now, I shouldn't really be eating chicken. People are leaving because they're like, well, this girl's got nothing else to talk about. Time to leave. What time is it? It's 3 a.m. Jeez. Ooh! Do you want to see the BTS coffee that I bought today? Oh my god. Have you seen it? I was like hunting around in my hotel at all the different convenience stores. And then, so at convenience store 1, nothing. Convenience store 2, nothing. Convenience store 3, nothing. And then at convenience store number 4, I find 5 members. Right? Yes. 5 members. Coffee. Like, there were only 5 coffees left. And each coffee was a different member. So I was like, holy shit. The luck. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna turn this away because I'm only wearing a robe. And there's such thing as too much. Ouch. Wow, why is it blue? Okay. Let's show you what I got. Who do we have first? I'm gonna cover the name and all of you guess. It's not hard. Not hard to guess. Can you see it? It's Jimin. Like, I know, because the head lifted up thing is sort of like a Yoongi thing. Because I think he's done that for, like, in photos for other shoots. And so because he did that thing, so I thought it was Yoongi too until I saw the name. And then I looked closer at his very thick lips. It is Jimin. Oh, let me show you the name right there. See it? Cold brew Americano. I don't even drink it, so I don't know why I bought it, but okay, I'm gonna have to drink it before it expires. Like 5. I'm getting 2 more. Like I'm gonna get the whole set and I'm gonna take a picture. Okay. I can only do this with one hand because my other hand is greasy. Oh. Okay, time to guess. I think this one is easy. Oh my god, how hard is this? Okay. Are you sure it's gin? Because it doesn't look like gin. It could, I don't know what, no, it really does look like the person it's supposed to be though. I don't know how to get the light away. Should I cover it a little bit? Here you go, no light. Wow, so many of you got it wrong. This is a fun game though, even though it's like such a lame game, it's a fun game for me. It's Namjooni! Ta-da! R M. Why doesn't it, can it stop being blurry, please? Stop blurry. Never mind. Okay, it's not blur now. See, doesn't it look like Namjoon now? Who has gotten 2 out of 2 so far? No cheating. Two out of 2? Zero. So nobody 2 out of 2? It's not a bottle of water, it's coffee. So far these 2 are Americano. Now the next one that I'm going to show you is actually more expensive. It's called a gold latte. And now we're going to see who out of Bangtan was like expensive enough to be gold latte. So here. You guys better get this one. It sounds easy. Who is it? Who is it? No, it really looks like who it's supposed to be though. No cheating. Those of you who already saw my like Twitter post. 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is it still blurry? Look at, he really does look like, he looks like J-Hope, I swear. I have the picture on Twitter, so if you're on my Twitter, go look at my Twitter, and maybe you can see it more clearly. I have it on my Instagram too already. You guys are late. Okay. At the end of it, I'm gonna ask your scores, okay? We've done 3 so far, 2 more. This is fun. I like this. Okay. We are back to an Americano now. Americano. There, you guys should be able to get this like right away. Unmistakable. Everybody's got the same answer now. It's gonna close in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! 전정구. Is it blurry or no? No, I don't think so. It really does look like him. At first, I thought that this was the expiry date because it says 21st August. So I was like, God, is that why like these were left on the shelf? 21st August. But it says roasting the day that it got roasted was 21st August. So this is new, like fresh. Not really, but almost, considering it's like, you know, convenience store coffee. What do you mean my accent? Do you mean when I speak Korean? You know, people have been telling me left and right, which I love, that my Korean pronunciation is like so native sounding. So last night, somebody's smoking, God. So last night, remember I said I wasn't learning fan chants? Even though I was so exhausted after like going out with my friend. Oh, you guys. You know where Bangtan did their like Bangtan 회식? Bangtan company dinner. I don't know what the title is in English. Whatever, they did this thing at a restaurant where Yoongi said I love you to Jimin. What is the English title for that? Please tell me. He said I love you. Like Taeyo's like, he sent me a text and he said I love you. And then Jimin was like, dinner party. Okay. Okay. So it's a direct English translation? Alright, fine. So Bangtan dinner party. I went to that place yesterday and their menu has like little indicators like BTS ate this, BTS ate this, BTS ate this other thing. I have a video. I have a video that tells you exactly how to get there, and then it's gonna show you the menu, and then it's gonna show you what I ate from the menu. So I'm gonna post that. Okay, I'm gonna post that. So you'll be able to go when you come to Korea. It's such an amazing place. So anyway, the food is so good. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, so it's like, remember I said I had like no priorities and I didn't learn the fan chants yesterday when I could have. But after coming home from that dinner thingy, I got home and I got on Tinder. Do you guys know what Tinder is? We're just gonna deviate very slightly from BTS for just like a second. Anyway, I got on Tinder and I got swiping, and like within a couple of minutes there's this dude that started talking to me, and so we had this entire conversation in Korean, and he says you're so cute and I want to come over. So I'm like, all right, come over. Like we come over, and then he says that I speak Korean very naturally, like a local, and so I love that. And yeah, people said that to me yesterday in the hotel lobby. People tell me that, so I love that. I love that so much because what it shows is that I worked fucking hard on my Korean, and now I've come to a stage where even chatting, like I get all the slangs right, I get all the sort of like sentence endings right, and like just the way they speak is, yeah, so I love that. So he kept like did you study on your own? Yes, I did. That's what I did. I'm probably gonna see him again because he's a cutie and I like him. His voice is kind of deep and I like that too. I like that. So I have a little crush now, but you know, it's not gonna like last or anything. Namjoon would be proud. I hope. I mean, Namjoon and I are pretty similar anyway. I think we're good at languages. Our IQ's pretty close. I lose to Namjoon by like 4 points for IQ, so whatever. Namjoon, at least I don't cut onions with the wrong side of the knife. Okay, so we deviated from the BTS topic for a little bit. Why? I don't know. No, I don't want to talk about anything. People came for the BTS talk. I'll talk to you guys about this sort of stuff in another day when we're just doing like a regular live, and then I'll talk to you guys about like life stuff, normal stuff, and you know, Tinder dating in Korea or something. The most memorable moment of the concert? I remember laughing at something really hard, but I don't know. It was something somebody said, and I don't remember what I was laughing at. If not that, then I guess the most memorable moment of the concert was when Jin like was telling people that Suga has feelings and was like actually really wanting to do a concert to see so that he can see armies, and then he had this like super like what the fuck look on his face. I love that so much. Like usually my memorable moments of the concerts are usually like ones where they're talking to us, because these are super precious moments. Like it's not like a performance where it's just like it's performance, you know, like they're like still a little bit like cut off from us, like distant from us. But when they're talking to us, it's like friends at this gigantic party in a stadium, and I love that. How long did I wait out? Nobody has to wait. I don't get why people don't understand this. Anytime there's a line, it's for merch or waiting to collect your tickets or something. You never ever have to wait to get into the concert venue. That's like you can just walk in whenever the fuck you like. I walked in at like 6 o'clock. Concert starts 6:30. I got to my seat at 6 o'clock. I left my hotel at 5:15. I got to the concert venue at like 5:45 or something. Yeah. Whenever you want to get to your concert, just go. That's what a ticket is for. I don't think they did. To be honest, I don't remember anything like that. Oh no. Oh, I found how to put the chat messages back up. Please sleep? Oh, soon. I'm still eating. How's the stage? I have a video on that. You can see it. You have a special memory as an army that you never forget during your army journey. I have tons of amazing memories, because when I first started being a translator in 2015, I started out translating on Instagram, and there weren't really any real Instagram translators. Everybody was on Twitter, so I was kind of like one of the first on Instagram, and my first account was up to 25k in just like a short amount of time, but then something happened and I had to delete it. And then my second account was like almost 55k followers. And this community that I had was just like amazing. I was having a lot of like sort of social anxiety issues. Like, I went straight to work and straight home, and I didn't really go out, and I had like a lot of very like insecurity issues. And basically, armies helped me grow. And no, I'm gonna cry talking about this. And my army community helps me to get over this, like, really, really slowly. But they did. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry now. My whole face is turning red. What the F? So, like, because my account was really, really big, and well, at the time, and then like people wanted to meet and stuff, and I was always scared, and so I said, like, I can't do a big group at one time because I'll just be like overwhelmed. So I started with like meeting 2 people first, and I had to meet them with another friend so I wouldn't be like all scared or whatever. And so from those 2 people, and then we added one more person, and then we added another person, and we added another person, and we made a group of 7. And coincidentally, by some amazing fate, every single person in this group like stands a different member of BTS. So it's like it was a perfect sort of fate get together. But yeah, so these are the friends that I have in my own country now. And it's amazing because, like, when I start to feel like bad again, or just sort of like fall back into, you know, like a bad state of mind like I used to, I can like rely on them. But I also can still rely on, like, even though I closed the Instagram account, but I have a personal account, and it's such a small community, but it's a community that I love, that we are very familiar with, and I write a lot of like very difficult moments there, and they've always got something nice to say. So that's what ARMY means to me. Oh, this is terrible. It was a good question though. I don't have a public Instagram anymore. Just a private one, you know. You can be on it if you want. I just lock it for like, so like people in my like real life don't see me. Cause I want this community to be like a community of people that can understand me. So if we're all like just, you know, sort of like BTS fans on this account, I can still be myself and still fangirl and not be like, you know, judged and stuff. That's why I like it. But all armies are welcome to be on it, you know. Oh, it's J Himangi, like this YouTube account, JHEEMANGI. Thank you. In case you guys are wondering what the name is about, J, just J, is what everybody calls me. That's my name, and Himangi means hope. When I first started the account, I wanted to be everybody's hope, which is what J-Hope says nowadays. I wanted to be everybody's hope, and so that everyone could rely on me for my translations and subs and stuff. So even though I stopped doing it, I miss it a lot. And I usually just stop for a long while, and then I can't do it anymore. My life feels very empty, so I usually start translating again, and I did that recently. I started in the Twitter, and started translating there. It's okay, I needed a good cry to let things out. It's nice. So if you guys feel free to be a part of that community. It's a very, very supportive community, and everybody's there. Not everybody there is nice. If you're not nice, you get kicked out. My nose is red. It always gets red when I cry. Like the little tip of my nose gets red. I don't think I can eat anymore. I've got 2 left, but I don't think I can do it anymore. We stopped playing the game, didn't we? What's my @ on Twitter? My @ everywhere is JHumangi on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Oh. Okay. Well, we've been talking together for almost 2 hours. It's now 1 hour and 45 minutes. Who has been here from the very beginning? That's amazing if you have stayed here with me for like 2 whole hours. My YouTube channel profile pic? Oh, it's actually like a mannequin with his head. It's found in the Itaewon, it's from the Itaewon BT21 shop. So if you haven't seen the video for that, you should. Do I feel lonely? No, I don't. I actually really enjoy being alone. Whenever there's too many people around me, or I feel like I'm doing like sort of this thing too much where I'm talking to people all the time, I can't deal with it. I have to have alone time. So I actually never really feel lonely, ever. Why do you ask that? I love vacationing alone. Every chance I get, I want to vacation alone. It's like, if I want a friend, if I need a friend, I guess I can make one, or I could just come online and talk to you guys. I'm never alone if I want to be with somebody. My hair looks great in this live. Did you manage to get the nearest iron from? Yeah, of course. Look, it's right here. Is it blinking too fast? Do you think I could hypnotize you guys with this thing? Look into the light. Do not look away. Let the light mesmerize you. You are falling asleep to the sound of my voice. I have to read the manual on this thing. I don't really know how to make it change color. Like, I got it like 10 minutes before I went to sit down, and then someone else put in the batteries for me. Someone else like connected it to the Bluetooth thing for me, to my seat number, and all I had to do was just go to the concert and just wave it. And so I have not read the manual. Oh, speaking of which, there's photo cards in the fucking army bomb box, which I think it's photo cards. I think I saw it, and I never really, I haven't opened it or looked at it at all. Let's do it together. Let me wash my hands first. Can you show us the BT21 stuff that you have? There's so many. Actually, I think I have a video on that already. If you watch like the video where I went to the Hongdae store, and then there's one where I went to the Itaewon store. I show you everything that I bought, so you can just watch those. Okay, let me wash my hands, and then we're just gonna quickly look through this army bomb box, and then I'm going to upload a couple more videos before I go to bed. Be right back. I need to wash my hands so that my cards don't get all greasy and shit. Oh, sitting in that position is so painful. That's not mine. What's that though? Yeah. Okay. I'm back. I also found this little pack. Well, I remember I was talking to you about the armies who give you stuff. When you like, it looks like this. Like it can be a big pack or a small pack, but they always make this little snack pack where they pack you a whole bunch of different things in a little Ziploc bag. And sometimes there's like a note in there too, like they write something really sweet, like enjoy the concert army or like things like that. It's really cute. Anyway, wow, my box looks so beat up. I'm sorry. Okay. Beautiful box. Look at my ticket is in here also. My ticket is so pretty. Oh no, it's in my other wallet. I was gonna show you the Wings final concert ticket, but it's in a different wallet. Oh, first thing I see. Hello. God. Nice hair. He looks like Ace Ventura. Do you know what that is? Get official Lightstick version 3. Earn reward points. Or, at the concert, like on the way in, we got this. I don't know if you guys know, or do you know that we got this. It gives you a QR code so that you can take a survey. I hope to hell it's a survey about the concert because, oh wow, I could just keep on talking. Okay. Why doesn't it just like not get blurry? Oh, there we go. Do you see the word survey at the bottom? I hope it's a survey on their fucking like security staff. So the girl that was, there's this like cute girl next to me, where the one that was worrying about the not having learned fan chants, and then there was another girl next to her. She's this like tiny little girl. I think she's like 14 or 15 or younger or something. If you have watched my Love Yourself tier video, you'll notice that like it's only up to like about 2 minutes, and then the phone goes down and the video gets cut off. It's because at the time I didn't realize, because I was just concerned about myself. I was recording the video, the girl next to me was recording the video, and the girl next to her was recording a video also. So I see this like big girl security guard coming towards us, and I'm like, fuck. I put my phone down, and I'm like trying to like quickly transfer the file out, or like, you know, try to hide it in some way so that she wouldn't see that there was a file there. But when she came, I quickly told the other girl next to me to put her phone down, but I honestly did not see that the other girl was filming also. So I didn't manage to tell her anything. I only told the girl next to me. And then we both watched that girl get pulled out by the staff. And the girl next to me was like, oh my god, thank you so much for telling me, or else I would have been caught. And I'm like, yeah, girl, like, you have to watch out. And so I guess they're like not as strict this time around, but I think it's terrible. The little girl came back and she was mad as fuck. She was like, the woman, the security guard, not only deleted the videos that she took, but they deleted her entire camera roll. So everything that she had taken in her camera roll is gone. So if she had like months of memories or something, or like boyfriend pics or whatever, they're gone. And so she was so mad. She kept talking about it to anyone who would listen. Girl next to her, me. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I felt so bad for her. I felt really sad for her because, wow, pictures are my everything, all my memories. Battery power 5%. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So everything's gone. So I don't know whether it's better to not get kicked out. Well, I mean, of course it's better, but you still lose something, really. Like, you still lose a lot of precious things. Okay, we're just gonna do this really quick because there's no more battery left, and I gotta... Or should I save it for next time? I think I'll save it for next time, so that you'll have a reason to come back to me and I can say goodbye to you properly. Okay, I'm gonna do another live in a couple of days. I promise. So, you guys, I'm gonna end now. I'll talk to you guys again soon. My phone is running out of battery. I'm sorry. Okay, I had a really, really fun time talking. And I'll see you again next time. I am a tease. Just ask the Tinder guy I fucked last night. Oh my god. I can't believe I said that. Oh my god, okay. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Monday. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. This is me being a tease. Bye, guys.